What is up, guys? Ruben here once again, and welcome back to another episode of Nyck the Vries' career mode. And if you have enjoyed the races so far, please don't forget to like and subscribe. So, the championship at the moment, Charles Leclerc leads on 50 points ahead of Verstappen and Carlos Sainz. Let me just note that the race for Saudi Arabia did not save, so I had to do an alternate race where Charles Leclerc won it, and we did not get any points, unfortunately. And in the constructors, Ferrari lead Red Bull, Mercedes, McLaren, AlphaTauri and Alpine there. So here we are in Australia. It's going to be a pretty difficult race, this one. And this is going to be a huge challenge, as I have not done this track for a few years now. So I apologise for any atrocious driving. But here we are, we're going to change some engine components, so they're starting to get a bit worn now. But let's advance some time, ready for the weekend itself.
Our new parts have completed without issue. They'll be on the car ready for the next race weekend.
Alright, so I'm just going to say thank you very much for everyone who has liked and subscribed. And let's go to the race weekend. And before we get to the first practice session, I just want to do an honourable mention to Play Moo Play. She has liked and subscribed. She's liked every single one of my videos. She has been a great support to me, and I just want to thank her very, very much if she is seeing this. Anyway, let's get back to the first practice session. We will be showing the quick practices here. And so it's looking like a dry weekend yet again, which I guess is a big help for me. Alright, let's go to the first quick practice session. And you've got a couple of things in there. I think that's all we're going to get for this session. So here we are, we're going to get ready for the second practice session. We've got some more quick practice here. Alright, let's get some more resource points in. And are we going to get the engine power? We do. And we're going to get some more engine power, possibly. Yes, we can, but can we get the turbo durability? A 50% chance. And we do get it. And I think that's all we're going to get for the session, so let's head now to the third practice session. And then we can head out onto the track for a short qualifying session in Australia. And also another thing, if you want to see the first two races, just check out my channel. You can see the highlights or the full thing. But here we are, we're going to get ready for practice 3. And so here we are, we're going to get the 180 resource points. We're going to get a further 90. So we're going to go for some engine power now. And we're going to go for a 50% chance is it going to pay off. It is not. And that is it for the practice sessions. I'm going to have a quick drink of water and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, and as you can see, 864 resource points for us. And we are up to a level, a claim 5 and 7/8, I'd say. It's pretty good to see, but now we are going to go to short qualifying. And thank you to my 4 subscribers of FNAF Boy, Austin, Cassidy, and of course Pay Moo Play. So now we are going to head to the qualifying session. Sorry for the notification yet again. Alright, we're going to advance some time before we head to the first session. We're going to do a lap here. And like I said, I'm not the best at the circuit. So let's hope there's something quite nice here. Okay, we're already getting a bit of oversteer there. But let's start the lap off in the best way possible. We've got a bit of traffic to the right hand side. We've missed the apex a little bit there. We do have a massive slide there. It didn't look too big on the camera, but it felt massive on my controller. Here we go, we're going to head into turn 2. We've gone really, really wide. The understeer has gone crazy in this car. And we missed the apex by about a mile there. And I think that's really the first lap. We go wide yet again. And this might be even worse in Saudi Arabia. Here we go up to the recently newly designed part of the circuit. Along straight with the DRS, we're going to get to about 200, 210 there. Another really difficult 2 corners as well. Here we go, let's hit the apex. We've just missed it, but not too bad through there. I hope we do get at least top 15 with this lap, but there were a couple of huge moments. And through the penultimate corner and up to the last corner. What is the lap going to be? A 21.7. We're down in P9. And the only person we've beaten is Lance Stroll, so I don't think that's actually a very good lap then. We're going to advance some more times. We're down to P18. Pierre Gasly has not set a lap yet. But here he is. He's mostly going to get ahead of us. He does. We're down to P19. We cannot have that happening. So we're going to go for another lap. And we're at 2 minutes 40 now. I think the thing I need to improve on is hitting the apexes a lot more. Because I missed one of them by a mile at turn 3. George Russell down in P15. 16, I apologise. So a bit of a shock there. Russell, Ocon and Stroll quite surprisingly down here with us. So we're going to go through the first corner. We do go quite wide, but we've already gained a couple of tenths of a second. Now, I've got to try and get this corner in just right through turn 3. And we've got that so much better, and you can see how much time we've gained. We are now over a second ahead of our previous best, and that's just in 1 second. And what we're going to do, we are going to do a 27.7. We are down in last now. And there is a good opportunity that we can get up some positions. We're now 1.2 seconds up on our previous lap time. As we make our way through there, we're right on the limit. The curb nearly took us off the track there. We're going to really hit the curb that time. Charles Leclerc's got the best pole position lap then. 18.8. I feel that's going to get a lot of oversteer. We try to correct it. But we are about 1.6 seconds up on our previous lap time. Where's it going to take us? Our best qualifying is a P11. What have we done there? We have got P11. 2 P11s then.
Qualifying finished, it's time to remind ourselves of our top three: Leclerc, Verstappen and Lewis Hamilton. Qualifying complete, all that remains is the main event. We'll be live and uninterrupted for the Grand Prix tomorrow, so make sure you join us then.
So, I mean, we're P11 at the moment. We might see some penalties coming along. So, Leclerc, Verstappen and Hamilton running off the top three, as you can see. We're in 11th. Not a bad performance. Yuki Tsunoda in 16th, but there's only a few tenths separating us. It's a very, very close battlefield in the midfield. We're up to a driver acclaimed 6. I mean, this track is very challenging, as you can see. So, I hope we can keep it clean, get some more points, keep up with our points every race record. And if you're enjoying this, please make sure to like and subscribe. It is thoroughly appreciated. And it helps me and motivates me so much to make more videos like this. But enough of me talking, let's get to the race. And here we are. The Australian Grand Prix. And by the way, the next race is in Miami. So if you would like that circuit, please make sure to watch the next video, which I should hopefully put on in just a couple of days' time. Just keep a watch out on my channel. Thank you very much for all the views and all the likes and all the comments that you guys have been putting in. But now, without further ado, let's go to Australia.
Few places embrace Formula One like Melbourne. It is a truly brilliant sentence to say. Welcome to the Australian Grand Prix. We're in the great state of Victoria, now 14 corners and 3.28 miles for the drivers to navigate, 5 to the left and 9 to the right, with 3 whole DRS zones. The track has been remodeled to encourage more overtaking. Let's hope we get loads of it today. Let's run you through the driving grid order for today's exciting race. Fantastic effort from Charles Leclerc yesterday, and it's put him on pole, edging out Max Verstappen, who will start from P2. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Hamilton, Norris, Sainz, Perez, Oscar Piastri, Russell, Fernando Alonso, Gasly, De Vries, Joe, Stroll, Magnussen, Ocon, Tsunoda, Hulkenberg, Bottas, Albon and Logan Sargent. With lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track. And we welcome Natalie Pinkham to the comment box once again. That's no weather issues to worry about. It is dry and glorious out there. Everyone can focus on the racing.
Well, the regulations aren't new anymore, but the teams and the drivers are still coming to terms with them. I firmly believe it's also track specific. We've seen some wheel-to-wheel racing throughout the year. Some tracks lend themselves better to it than others. I'd like to see it at every race in the whole season. Is that too much to ask?
Well, this is known for chaos, this circuit. But here we are lined up in P11. No penalties on the grid today. But here we are for round 3. We are lights out and away we go. It's a pretty decent start from us here. We should go straight up to P10. Pierre Gasly on that medium compound. We're going to get squeezed by homeboy Oscar Piastri then. We go 3 wide. Are we going to get the position? No, we don't. Oscar Piastri holds on. And here we are with the ERS. Are we going to get any chance? We're getting very close. It's very nearly contact. We do go 3 wide. We're going 3 wide into the third corner. And there's some yellow flags out. It has gone back green. I think Russell just went pretty wide. But P8 is a great start for us from P11. 4 more points for the team would be amazing. So if we can hold on to this would be a great result.
Alright, let's focus now for the rest of the race.
But the gap is already a second to Alonso and 5/10 to George Russell. The thing I find with this game is that I can get amazing starts, but then when it comes to the race itself, the speed of the AlphaTauri and my atrocious driving skills means that people can catch back up. Like I say, I've not done a lot of Australia. This is a pretty new circuit to me, and especially as it's a new layout. So now, just a couple tenths, is Russell going to get the chance to make an overtake? As you look at the rear view momentarily there, he does not get the chance. We do go pretty wide though, we do get a warning. I think that might be our first warning. We are onto the grass. Here comes George Russell. We're going to try and force him wide to the outside. We do that with a little bit of a slide as well. Do it in style. Oscar Piastri has now got ahead of George Russell as well. So here we go. I think Piastri's going to have quite a good run here. The gap is only 1/10 of a second. It's now less than a tenth. He's going to go to the inside. I think he's got the position sealed off. But here we are. Are we going to go side by side through into this corner? We cut him off. We get the position back. Great fighting between us and Piastri already in this race. And I'm sure we're going to see plenty more action. Just about 6/10 of a second, the gap between us and Oscar Piastri. Have a bit of a slide there. And let us know your thoughts on this race so far in the comment section below. And thank you very much for watching this far. The DRS enabled. This might make the fight for Piastri and Russell a bit easier. Is he going to go to the outside? He does, and he's straight through. But can we fight back on the inside line? That's very nearly contact. And we are going to hold on. And we've gone a bit wide. Here comes Oscar Piastri. He's going to try and make it with the contact. And all of the right hand side of the front wing has come off. And our race has fallen to shambles. Once again, there's a bit more contact. This is turning into a rough battle between us and Oscar Piastri. He's got the DRS, we've got the ERS. It's a very close fight. There's more contact and the entire front wing's come off yet again, like it did in the last race. We were wide. We've very nearly been it there. Piastri's back ahead. Bit more contact. Really brutal fighting here. We're going to try and get ahead, but we're going straight on. We're into the gravel. Oh, we've had a massive one. We're going down and down and down. We've got yellow flags out. Oh, we've hit Piastri and there's a penalty. We hit Hulkenberg there, I meant. Oscar Piastri and us having collision has given us a 2-second time penalty. And, I mean, this race is gone. I think we're going to come into the pits. I've not done this pit lane before. We do hit the inside wall and, oh, man, we have sped in the pit lane. 61 mile an hour and it was meant to be 50. This race has just turned into one of the worst ones. Or the worst one. Oh, we can't find the gear. But we have undercut Kevin Magnussen there. That is very nice indeed. This is not looking like a very good race for AlphaTauri though. P16 and P19, we do go a bit wide on these cold tyres. Now let's try and see if we can hold off Kevin Magnussen. He's putting a heap load of pressure with the DRS. He's going to try and do the cutback. That would be a sensational overtake if he could pull it off. We're now going to have a good fight for P19. We're definitely not getting any points here, unless there's a huge crash up ahead, which I wouldn't say there's going to be because these AI are quite clean pros. But Oscar Piastri there, that was an intense fight. Plenty of contact, the entire front wing came off like it did in Jeddah. If you want to see that collision, just see the highlights of round 2, the incident between me and Charles Leclerc. Controversial one. But let us know your thoughts on this brutal battle as we go a bit wide. But yeah, let us know your thoughts on the brutal battle with me and Piastri in the comment section below. We're going to go wide yet again. And I mean, well, yeah, my driving skills definitely were the reason for that. And I do apologise so much. I know you guys want to see some amazing battling, and I'm ruining it for you. But this is a learning curve for me as well as trying to entertain you guys there. So here we are, we're about to go on to the final lap.
Okay, this is your final lap of the race.
So yeah, it's definitely not been a very good race. And, well yeah, we knew we were going to have tough ones like this. But, I mean, P20, 3 seconds behind Magnussen with a 5-second penalty. Such a shame. Houston over looks like he's made some progress though. I guess that is good for the team. Max Verstappen is a Grand Prix winner of 2023. He has finally broken Charles Leclerc's row of wins. George Russell's taking the fastest lap. So Charles Leclerc won the first 2 races. Do ignore the highlights of Jeddah because they are kind of false. Because it did not save. I do not know why. I pressed save and it didn't save. But yeah, we're going to come P20. I mean, if we didn't pit, we would have just slipped down anyway. Mostly gotten ourselves into a worse collision. And here we are. We're going to just clip the wall at the end. It doesn't really matter anymore. We're going to take the checkered flag, P20. And that has definitely been the worst race of Nyck de Vries' career.
Pick up rubber and bring it home.
But I guess at least we finished in the top 20. Nico Hulkenberg taking the driver of the day. My oh my oh my oh my.
Climb out of the car. The Red Bull team are ready and waiting to celebrate a thoroughly deserved win. So, Natalie, what made the difference out there today?
Well, confidence breeds confidence. Success breeds success. They are very much enjoying the purple patch right now.
Red Bull put up an outstanding fight for the front position today, and it's great to see it paid off for them. They do so much for the sport, and you can't help but be delighted by today's race win. Now, let's take a look at the drivers' standings. That lead at the top of the table has shrunk somewhat today. So then, Natalie Pinkham, who would you rank as your driver of the day?
Often, my go-to would be a driver who's managed to pull off an especially impressive feat during the race. However, in this instance, I was more impressed by Max Verstappen's solid, clean driving throughout the event.
It's time to see how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. No change in the top spot, but with today's points, their hold on the lead is getting weaker.
Meanwhile, good work from Aston Martin this weekend, who pushed themselves further up the order.
Well, that certainly was an exciting weekend of Formula One. Be sure to join us for more exciting Formula One action very soon.
Okay, first of all, there's a glitch with the driver of the day. It said it was Nico Hulkenberg, but then they say it's Max Verstappen. And also the voice change, I do not know why. But anyway, let's focus on the results. Verstappen ahead of Leclerc and Hamilton. Norris, Sainz, Perez, Alonso, Piastri, who we're having an almighty fight with. Russell, who got the fastest lap. And Joe Guan Yu gets a point for Alfa Romeo. And in the championship then, 68 for Leclerc versus 54 for Verstappen, turning into a two-horse fight then. We are down to joint P9, but we are behind Alonso. So we're down to P10 after that poor result, and the team has dropped to P6, but Ferrari 18 points ahead of Red Bull, who are ahead of Mercedes. So if you've enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and comment. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys soon.